Good evening, beautiful people. Tonight we are going to make mushroom gratin. So the first thing we are going to do on this very busy evening when my kids are going crazy and I need to get dinner made, like I say almost every night, right? We're going to take 2 tablespoons of what I use Flora plant butter, but you can use any plant butter that you like. And add about 1 cup of red onion, and we are going to fragrant. I'm going to stir it for about 2 minutes. Get the fragrance going on here, making it really, really beautiful. Someday I'm going to have a way to hold my camera so I don't have to hold it and you guys can see me cook without it going all over the place. But tonight we don't have that, so I'm going to make this very simple for you. So again, in 2 tablespoons of any plant butter that you like, my favorite being Flora plant butter. I do not get a kickback for any of these products. I just show you what I like to use because these are my favorites. We're going to cook this for about 2 minutes. Oh, I can already smell that really, really yummy red onion. Oh my goodness. And every time I cook something in Flora plant butter, it just smells fragrant. It cooks so well, guys. It really, really cooks down into something beautiful. And while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to add a little bit of Spice World organic squeezed garlic. It's simple. Like I'm always telling you, organic doesn't have to be hard. 1 and 2. Organic doesn't have to be hard, but vegan does not have to be hard. Feeding your family does not have to be hard. And on top of that, we're going to add 8 ounces of mushrooms. Yummy, I love mushrooms. They're so good, they're so good, they're so good. We're gonna mix this up for about 6 to 8 minutes. Get it all mixed up, let it all blend in there a bit. I have this on medium heat. Again, I have it with 2 tablespoons of Flora plant butter, a cup of red onion, 2 tablespoons of wet garlic, squeezed garlic. Again, I use the Spice World squeezed garlic, organic. It's a really good brand. It tastes yummy. You know how some garlics are? They're just overly watery and overly processed. I think that mainly comes with not so much the organic brands as the regular brands that are not made organic and not well cared for when they're being prepared. It seems like they're mostly water. I mean, wouldn't you kind of agree about that? It's kind of crazy how that happens. Okay, so this is stirring up. Again, about 6 minutes. We're going to do 6 to 8 minutes. 6 to 8 minutes. So the vegetables are soft. As soon as these have become soft, we are going to add in our elbow pasta. I use about 24 ounces, about 25 and a half ounces to be exact. Now I like to use the Barilla Ready pasta. Oh, mommies, all you mommies out there and you women who work all day and don't want to come home and have to cook the pasta and wait for everything else. This ready-made pasta is fully cooked. You add it to your dish and you're ready to go. Yes, it's wonderful. So tonight we're going to use Barilla Ready pasta, the elbow pasta. Okay, so we're going to come back over here real quick. We're just going to make sure that everything is stirring up. It is. It's getting nice and soft and really, really yummy here. Yeah, I think that's about ready to add the pasta. So we We have cooked this now. We cooked it down so that the mushrooms are nice and soft and the onions are nice and soft. Everything's mixed together. We're going to remove it from the heat. And we are going to add the pasta. All right, guys, here we go. Here comes the pasta. Barilla ready-made pasta. We're going to use 3 bags. That comes to 25 and a half ounces. Oh, I love this stuff so much. It looks a little hard, but you can squash it up in your hands, or you can wait until it gets in the pot and squash it there. That's what I do. I kind of do a little bit of both. Squash it up in the bag, squash it up in the pasta. All right, and then mix it all up nice and neat. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. It's going to be really, really nice once we bake this. While you're at it, put your oven on 350 because we are going to be throwing this puppy into the oven. Again, my apologies for not being able to record and cook at the same time, and I will fix that eventually. I'm still a newbie at my channel, and I'm learning. I have this habit, just like when I'm driving. I tend to go to the left if I look anywhere other than straight ahead. And I seem to do the same thing when I'm cooking. See? What I tell you. Okay, so see that? It's nice and neat. It's all mixed up. This is yummy garlic and red onion and Flora butter, plant butter, and Barilla ready pasta. Oh my goodness gracious, garlic. I love the smell of garlic, don't you? Okay, so that's put to the side and it's ready to go. Okay guys, so for the next step, we are going to put 2 tablespoons of the Flora plant butter into a saucepan over low heat. And we are going to add in, once this melts, 2 tablespoons of pre-sifted all-purpose flour. Okay, nice and simple. So we're melting it. You see how nice that Flora plant butter? Oh my goodness, look at that. It melts just like real butter. And it tastes, to me personally, like real butter. I love this stuff. Yes, I do. Okay, so here we go. We're melting the butter, and here I am moving to the left again. I'm so sorry. We are going to now add in 2 tablespoons of flour. 2 tablespoons. 2 little tablespoons. Uno and doce. Now, I've never said that I was a magical cook or anything. I'm not. I'm just someone who loves to cook, and I cook as I can go. I'm going to reduce the heat on this a little bit more because it's browning a little bit more than I would like. Okay, you see how this melted so nicely? There's no clumps. Oh my gosh, I love Flora plant butter. It's so wonderful. Okay, so there we go. We have that all mixed up, and now we are going to add 1 cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. We're going to bring it to a boil, so over medium-high heat. Okay, guys? So I just turned it up to medium-high, and now we're going to wait for it to boil. And I want you to stir this the whole time, okay? Stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. And then once it reaches a boil, we are going to reduce it to a simmer. Okay? So I'm just waiting for it to hit a boil. Once again, there's our yummy pasta. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love mushrooms. What about you guys? Do you love mushrooms? It's one of my absolute favorite things. Onions and mushrooms and garlic. I think I could probably eat it all day long. Oh, sometimes I wonder, is it ever, ever, ever gonna boil? Sometimes it seems to take forever. You see this big red ring, and the pot just doesn't seem to come to a boil the way I would like it to. Okay. Come on, baby. I feel you getting really, really hot. Really, really hot. It's doing really good. Yeah, let's see. Is it about to boil? I think so. Sorry, I'm wasting your time with this. If I knew how to pause and restart, I would, but I don't, not yet. But I will soon, I promise you. Someday you're going to look back at all my original recipes and you're going to go, remember when? Because I certainly remember when. Okay, there we go. You see the beautiful bubbles? Okay, that is boiling. So now we are going to turn this puppy down to just a simmer. Okay, it's all the way down to a simmer. Beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious, that came out beautiful. Now what we're going to do is we are going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Always organic if you have it. And mustard. Now I use this one. Sorry guys, I know I'm kind of mixing it up here. Organic ground mustard seed by Organics. Okay, so we're gonna add just about a teaspoon. Just a little bit there. It gives it that really yummy taste. Yeah, I love the taste of mustard in food. If you've never tried it, try it. I promise you, you will pleasantly surprise yourself. Give this a good mix up. I love sauces. We are going to just let this continue to thicken, which really we don't need to do much more because it's already really thick. Fantastic. It's thick. Okay, I actually think that's pretty darn thick enough, don't you? What do you think? Do you think that's thick enough? That looks like a very nice gravy, doesn't it? Okay, so we're now going to pour this over our pasta. Fantastic. Such a wonderful gravy that we can pour over our pasta. And we are going to stir it all up. My goodness gracious, can you believe this? It's like mac and cheese on steroids, guys. This is so good. Okay, look at that. I'm going to the left. I'm sorry, guys. All right, this mac and cheese. Oh, wow, wowzers. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's not go to the left. Okay, so now that this is all mixed together, we are going to put it into our prepared baking dish, which is just sprayed with some wonderful, yummy Flora plant butter. And I'm going to top it with breadcrumbs and drizzle it with a little bit of oil. Okay, so here we go. Go. Let me put it straight forward like this just a little bit. It's backwards. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought I was being smart. I was like, I am going to make this so that you can see what I'm doing and have no problems. Yeah. It didn't work because I'm still not a pro at this. Okay, so we are going to put this yumminess into this pan. Can you see how wonderful that looks? Yeah, now you can, right? Because I didn't have it where we could see it very well at all. Oh my goodness, look guys. Isn't that wonderful? It's gonna taste so good, and it's a really nice and fast meal to make. Nice and fast meal to make. You know, if I knew how, I would go back and I would blot out all the things I messed up, but it doesn't work that way. Not with me anyway, not yet. Okay, So that's how it looks. And I like to use the organic breadcrumbs plain. And I pour it over the top like this. And if you have a little bit of garlic salt goes good on everything and gives it a little bit more zest. So I am going to add a little bit of garlic salt. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, and this poor little guy right there, I'm going to add him back in. I feel so sorry for him. I don't like anything to be left out. Okay, so guys, this is our yummy dish, and we're now going to put it into the oven. Oh, I did forget one thing, didn't I? I forgot to drizzle it with oil. So I have the Bertolli organic extra virgin olive oil here, and I'm going to just drizzle a little bit. Not too much, because too much oil is not good for you. You never want to have too much, and I know it looks like I'm pouring a lot, but I'm honestly not. Okay, so it's just because it's on the top of those breadcrumbs, so it looks more like we've done quite a bit. Now we're going to take this baby and we are going to put it in the oven. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for this to come out. I know the kids are going to be so excited to have this tonight. Oh yeah. Okay guys, so in the oven, 350 degrees for 15 minutes. And if you like, you can cover it and take it out maybe the last 2 minutes and let it brown. I actually like to use parchment paper when I am cooking instead of foil, because I'm not a big fan of foil. All right, guys, I'm going to show you the end picture in the results. So I hope you enjoy this. It's actually very simple weeknight meal, or even a weekend meal when you want to watch a movie and just have something yummy and warm. So enjoy.